Shiny lights and purple sky, everything's so bright. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind. Look at you so bright. 멈출 수 없어 지금이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I know the world can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. Left and right, you know you feel so right. 다른 시선 따윈 don't care. 무기타져라 소리쳐, you know you feel so right. 이제부터가 시작이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I know the world can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. To the moon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bidders and buyers, very good morning. I think we're ready to go, ready to rock and roll. A very good morning and welcome to the Harcourt's Holmwood Auction Room. My name's Kyle Siebert. I'm one of three auctioneers, I should say, working with you today. My good colleagues Daniel Pengelly, Bridget Andrews, at your service this morning. And on behalf of the team here, of course, our Managing Director Tony Jenkins, our CEO Kyle Sutherland and the wider Holmwood Group, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Now, the first thing we do on a Wednesday morning is to thank and acknowledge our real estate owners who are here with us today. We certainly appreciate and respect the fact that you have choice when it comes time to list your property. We're delighted that you've chosen to list with Holmwood and we wish you the very, very best here today. To the bidders and the buyers, we extend a similar sentiment. You know, this is a great place to buy real estate. It is cash, it is transparent, most importantly, it is unconditional. And I say that's important because if we don't sell property here in the auction room, we pass property in, and you do lose that exclusivity of opportunity. We then have to offer the property to the wider market, including those buyers in conditional situations, and my colleagues will confirm that competing with conditional interest is never ideal. So we would encourage you in your bidding. Now, the team is here ready to assist you in that endeavour. This is Jason Wills, our operations manager, taking note of bidding today. Hayden Broadbelt, Fendleton branch manager, business owner and auction floor manager this morning. If you have any questions, whether it's about paperwork or process, if you need assistance with your bidding, please do not hesitate to sing out to one of these good gentlemen. They'd be more than happy to help you. Now, in just a moment, we're going to offer you an excellent catalogue of real estate. In the case of each of those properties, the listing agent will have furnished you with all of the necessary documentation in your preparation. That includes the auction contract, bidders and buyers, and on the front page of that contract, you will see there is a conduct of auction. Now, those are the rules by which we operate here in the auction room. They're very straightforward, very easy to understand, but I know some of you will be here for the very first time. Some of you look quite nervous, so we're going to try and put you at ease as much as is possible by going through the conduct briefly now. In the case of each property, the vendor has provided us with a confidential reserve price. Now, subject to that reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder, whose bid we accept, will be the lucky new owner. If the bidding doesn't quite reach that reserve price, ladies and gentlemen, that's not the end of the auction. Our practice here at Holmwood is to pause. We move into one of our meeting rooms with the highest bidder and we offer that person the opportunity to purchase the property. Now, this is really crucial. On the odd occasion, during that discussion outside of the room, our sellers may say to us, look, Kyle or Bridget or Dan, we're happy with this negotiated price. We'd like to withdraw the property from the auction and sell it outside of the room at the exclusion of all other interested parties without disclosing our reserve price. It is a vendor's prerogative to do that, but it can be very disappointing for the buyers who remain with interest here in the room. So my advice to you is quite simple. Make sure you hold the highest bid at all times. Now, as auctioneers, we can nominate the increments by which the bidding is raised. We can refuse bids if we feel they're not in the best interests of our owners. If there's a disputed bid, look, we'll just go back to the last undisputed bid or otherwise resolve the matter ourselves. And if any of our licensed colleagues are bidding on behalf of clients, either in person or over the phone, look, we'll do our very best to point our licensed colleagues out to you. If you are that lucky last purchaser, oops, one more, I've forgotten, you may hear the phrase vendor bid today. Those are bids that are placed by auctioneers on behalf of owners. A vendor bid is always clearly identified to you as a vendor bid. It's simply placed to keep things ticking along in the early stages of the auction, and it's always well below the reserve price, so you can bid against a vendor bid with confidence. Finally, if you are that lucky last purchaser, you have a couple of obligations. Of course, you pay your deposit, 10% of the purchase price, and you sign the contract. When you sign that contract, ladies and gentlemen, you're acknowledging that you've received a copy of the approved REA guide. Righto, that's all the boring admin out of the way. If you are just joining us, welcome. Good morning as well to those at holmwood.co.nz. We go now to our first property offering of the day. It's brought to the market by John Fulton, of course, from our Island 2 office. Team Fulton doing wonderful work, particularly in this neighbourhood. This is a prime example of some of their fantastic listings. I think for me, John, a highlight this year simply because it is such a finite resource. Land, glorious land. Contract describes 54 Cox Street in Maryvale. It is 582 square metres of freehold land. The settlement date to which you work, the 28th of May 2025, in May, 28th of May, that being your settlement day, that being your lucky day. You might be working to a pre-agreed date. That's absolutely fine. So you'll see now an absolute blank canvas in this location. I just think this is a whopper of an opportunity. Really, you can't ask for a better proximity to all of the most popular amenities, eateries, wining and dining venues in our region. And this particular street, Cox Street, famous for being very close to Maryvale Mall, of course, but not much in terms of traffic. There are other streets that people use. So that means you're in a quieter section of the neighbourhood, surrounded by high-quality blue-chip property, and some recent zoning changes, of course, now HRZ, that's got to mean your opportunity, your potential, your options for your vision are only heightened and increased. I really think a bit of hard work here. The upside is absolutely obvious, not just in the near future, but long term as our city continues to develop, our burgeoning city continues to grow. It's places like these that surely should be quite lucrative for you once you've done the mahi, as they would say. So let's get underway. John here at number 54 Cox Street in Maryvale. Bidders and buyers, vendors' instructions. We open the bidding at a cool $1 million, nice and easy. Is there 50,000 on the rise? Don't let me limit you. At $1 million, bids with me on behalf of my owner, first call. At $1 million at 54 Cox Street and second call. And $1,050,000. Nice to meet you, sir, back of the room, but in front now at $1,050,000. Who takes me to 1.1? At $1,050,000, I have first time, and 1.1, Alan Scarehill, my licensed colleague. At $1,100,000, another 50, can I say, sir? At 1.1, I have. Would you prefer 25? At 25, 125, the call now, and Alan straight to 1.2 or just 25? What would you like to bid, man? Shall we call it 1.2? 1.2, great bid there at $1,200,000. Bids against you, sir, against you. At 1.2, I have. First time. Second call. Where do you find the next one? 25. And 25 at 225. At 225 and 1.25, just a 25, was it? Or straight to 1.3? At 1,250,000. 250, no problem at all, locked and loaded, thanked and banked at $1,250,000. If you've got the vision, The buyers out the other end will respond. Maybe this is your dream home location. Many reasons to buy this parcel at $1,250,000. First call at 1.25 and 275. 275 with the nod there. 4 people in the mix at this stage. Take comfort in the competition. You know it's good land. At 1,275,000, who takes me to 1.3? Raise your hand at 1.3, I have. At 1.3, the call. At 1.3. Going once at 1.3, response here, sir. What about you folks? We love a comeback story at 1.3, second call. Another 25. Oh, Brendan Hart, nice to see you. My licensed colleague at 1,325,000. Confirming that. Bid here, 1,325. And can I say 350 for you, sir? Going once at 1,325,000. Don't forget the school zone. So many good schools. You can afford to get expelled once or twice. At $1,325,000, second, third call. At $1,350,000 now. At 350. 1,350,000. In pole position, sir. Great bid there at 1,350,000. At 350, the call. First chance. Another 20, was it? Shaves 5 off at 370. Change of pace there, sir. Maybe that's encouraging for you. At 1,370,000, take me straight to 1.4. Fight fire with fire. First and second call at 1,370,000. You guys look primed to pounce here at 1,370,000. Get your bid in now before it's too late at 370 and 90. 390 the call. 390 the bid. First time, bids against you, good people. Second call at 1 million. Another, well, you didn't give me a 10 before, so it's not another 10, it's a new 10, Brendan. I'll work with you at 1.4 and 410 I have. Offer you the same courtesy, and he's taken me up on the offer at 1.4 against you folks at 410. At 410 the call. Taking a quick pit stop, folks. Another 10 at 420. Get back in the mix, good people. What do you reckon? At $1,420,000 and 430. 430 the bid against you again, Brendan. When that little one is all grown up, this will be worth far higher. What do you reckon? At 420 I have. 430, do beg your pardon. At 430 the call. First chance at 1,430,000. Another 10 at 440. Can I say 450? At 450 it is. There's your competition. At $1,450,000. You can stroll or stumble down to Aikman's and back. My colleagues know the venue well. At $1,450,000. Tony, you've got shares in that place, do you? 1,450,000. 1,450,000. Going once, twice. 60. Commend that bid and 70. Had a quick bid here at 470. Maybe round me up to 1.5. Try and shake them off, folks. Better get there first at 1,470,000. That could be their limit. Would you say 1.5 for me? At 1,470 I have. Second call. Third. Where did this big gavel come from? That's a bit light. Another 5. 475. No problem at all at 475 and 480. Are you 2 bidders or 1? 1. No problem at all at 480. Is that correct? Just need 480. Just need that screen to update a bit quicker there. 480. 480 the call. First time at 1,480,000. Second call. Another 5. You've come all this way. Third and final call at 1,480,000. Surely we look back on this and think we should have paid another 5. That's always the case with real estate. I'd take 2.5 if you'd like. Can I tempt you, madam? At $1,480,000. Got to be worth it all day long. I've counted 3 times at $1,480,000. If there's no better bid, I'm going to pause and have a conversation with these good people. Any better bidder offer? 5. I knew you were waiting. Nice to see you, sir, at $1,485,000. At 485 and 490. You're not going to let this gentleman be a one-bid wonder, sir, surely. That could be his last dollar. What about the good lady next to you? At 485,000 on the million. First call, second call, third final call. You know you'd be the first to know. At $1,485,000. Any better bid? Any better offer? All right, we need to take a quick pause and have a conversation outside of the room. Auction is open at $1,485,000. Back with you very soon.
Kia ora, Atamarie, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. I take you to our next property in the catalogue. That is 36A Stratford Street in Maryvale, brought to the market by Ash Sutherland Todd to my left. A wonderful campaign, Ash. Good luck to you, good luck to our owner this morning. Now, the property itself formally described as a stratum in freehold, all contained and described with that record of title that Ash has provided to you over the last few weeks. Settlement, when you can take over the property, is proposed for Friday the 30th of May 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing already with our owner. Now, I do take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 25. You bid, you buy on that basis here this morning, and that list of chattels is impressive and unchanged. I do note you're getting a couple of extras there, the double dishwasher drawer and the fridge freezer. They will be left for you in an as-is, whereas condition, but that should be fine as they are bonus items. Now, the property itself, now this is a single level, sizable townhouse. It has had lovely renovations done throughout. It's been modernised. I love that, the warm wooden tones of the flooring in the kitchen dining area, and that space is actually surprisingly large, that dining area flowing out to that wonderful west-facing courtyard. I was tempted, Ash, I reckon we could see ourselves out there having a cocktail or two in the evening. That lounge, lovely and long and north-facing, flowing out to that north-facing yard, but a lawn and another secondary outdoor area at the end of that courtyard. Inside, you've got 3 wonderful-sized bedrooms. That hallway so wide that there's a space for a little study nook. You've got internal garaging here, and I love this list. Double glazed, heat pumps, pellet fire, HRV. You're going to be toasty, warm in winter in this home. And of course, All of this in the very sought-after street that is Stratford Street in Mayorvale, only a hop, skip and a jump from that Mayorvale village. But you know what we're looking at. You've seen it yourself. Hopefully, like me, you've been charmed by it. I'm going to start on a vendor bid of $870,000 to get things underway. $870,000 with me. My suggestion from here is $25,000. Who takes me to $895,000? And the crowd goes mild. It's all right. Quality property here, $870,000 with me on a vendor bid. Who takes me to $895,000? First call at $870,000. Second. Third call at $870,000. Well, look, I'm going to move then on a vendor bid at $895,000. With me on a vendor bid at $895,000. Who takes me to $920,000? Worth it all day long. Quality construction, good location, internal garaging and car parking at $895,000. Once called then at $895,000. Twice. Third call. Well, then I'll move on a vendor bid to $920,000. $920,000 on a vendor bid with me at $920,000. Is there $940,000 in the room? That's going to be my next suggestion. $920,000. Once, twice, third time then. Well, my final vendor bid then at $940,000. A wonderful property in Mayorvale, beautifully presented. Gorgeous and warm there when I was there on the weekend at $940,000. Ash, I'm surprised. Incredible property here on that sought-after street. I'm just going to pass back into you. We're going to deal with the conditional market. I know there are people waiting for updates after the auction to know if they're going to have a chance conditionally. So pass in. If you've got interest above that level, above $940,000, get in. We could get you in there this afternoon if you so wish. Good luck to you, Ash. I hope to see busy open homes on the weekend and a sold sticker next week. And we'll be back with you shortly on Prosses Road in St Martin's.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to our next auction at 1 bar 27 Prosses Road in St Martin's, Miranda and Miller Newbury. have been in charge of bringing this property to the market. They're from the Maryville office, a dynamic duo, these two. You've had a busy week, a brought forward auction on Monday as well. Lovely working with you ladies. Very warm welcome to our owner. I must commend you on the outstanding job you did with that renovation. To the property I take you, the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a cross-lease freehold parcel, half a share in 892 square metres, certificate of title CB 360 1232. Now, settlement date is set down for Friday, the 6th of June 2025, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date and the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, this is an impressive home from the get-go. Such wonderful renovations here. It's nice and private down the end of the driveway. You are greeted with a beautifully landscaped garden at the front, that charming white stone path with the railway sleepers that lead you through to that entranceway. As you step inside, everything is brand new. Modern, crisp, light and bright. 3 bedrooms, that lovely spacious master bedroom that's got the heat pump. I love the lead-light windows that they've left in the bedroom. Really keeps that character and charm. The open plan living area seamlessly flows to the kitchen area, and then you've got that big sliding door that opens out to that nice deck there, perfect for barbecues, entertaining. Nice lawn area, so plenty of area for the kids and the pets to play. Now, prime location here, you're walking distance to that supermarket down the road. You're in zone for Opawa and Cashmere High, which really underpins your value here. Great area, St Martin's, lots of nice families live in St Martin's. Well, all that hard work has been done, amazing renovations. All we need now is a new owner for you to enjoy. So I look for your opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, ladies. 1 bar 27 Prosses Road. Does someone want to start me away with an opening bid? I didn't think it was a silent auction today, guys. 700. There we are. Naomi bidding on behalf of someone. Good luck today. At 700,000, we are away. Who goes next? Maybe another 20,000 perhaps. Somewhere nice and easy to travel in. Is there 720? At 700,000, the bid to beat. Only one bidder here today. That surprises me. Wonderful renovation, no expense spared. I'll call it away 3 times at 700. First, second time, Cashmere High Zone. Third call at 700,000. Well, if you don't bid now, ladies and gentlemen, I will pause the auction and talk to these good people here. It might not come back out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, last nights, look, Naomi, I'm not going to vendor bid against you. Let's pause the auction. I'm not quite a level I can sell. We'll pause the auction and try and get you there. The auction is paused at 700,000. It's still open and live. If you change your mind, let us know. Back with you shortly.
All right, thanks very much for your patience, ladies and gentlemen, while we paused and had a conversation, just ironing out a few minor details here at 54 Cox Street. We left the room on a live bid at $1,485,000. There's a quick discussion outside of the room, a few adjustments, one of which was an increase from our highest bidder to $1,500,000 at 1.5, and instruction from the seller that we are on the market and selling. Our sellers say we sell today at 1.5 if there's no better bid or offer. This 582 square metres, more or less, freehold, highly valuable land, sells today $5,000, was it? At 1,505. At 1,505. What's the response? What is the retort? We enter the valley of no return at 1,505. First call. At 1,505, second call now, and $10,000 at 1,500 and 1,520 at 1,520. Brendan, got your bid there? At 1,520, first time at $1,520,000. Second call. Some of the best cheese scones in the world are made in this neighbourhood. And another bit there, another 10 at 1,530, and 35 at 1,535. Brendan Hart, to be clear, my licensed colleague, bidding for a buyer there at 1,535. First call at $1,535,000. Second chance. A new name goes on the title. I would say a key goes in the door, but there's no door yet. At $1,535,000, third and final call. $545. John, just need instructions on that one. Hold the line. And promptly, please. At $1,540,000. That bid just announced there's not got on the screen yet, has it? Yes. Not yet accepted. 1,500 and 3,500, please. Confirmed. And another 5 at 540. 540 can go there now. 1,500 and 40. First call at 1,540,000. Another 5 at 545. And selling. At 1,545,000 bids against you, good people. At 1,545,000, are we sure? My job is to mitigate your regret. Are we sure? John, is there no limitation on bidding? Can I ask for 2.5? 2.5, we'll do it, potentially. Put you in front at $1,545,000. First, second, third and final call. Sounds like you can bid $1,000 if you'd like. Or do I say going? Opportunities out the door. Last chance. At $1,545,000, I think I've found my winner. Patient, ma'am, you're staring your daggers. You're saying, get it done, Kyle. All right, property's going. All done and silent. I'll take 1,000. It's going. It is. Any better bid? It is. Gone and sold. Commiserations to the underbidders. Please stick with John. He'll find you something. Folks, thanks very much. Congratulations. Excellent work there. To our owners, thanks for the opportunity. Please keep selling land. We love it. Back with you very soon with Brookside.
Kia ora and good morning. My name is Daniel Pengelly. I'm happy to take you to 11 Micah Place in Northwood next, represented by Janessa Duddy and Lucy Zhao, a wonderful campaign over the last 4 weeks. Now, the property itself, formally described as an estate in freehold, sitting on 490 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Janessa has provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for Friday, the 30th of May 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing already with our owners. Now, that list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I do take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 25 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis here today. Now, mica is a group of minerals known for being pearly and lustrous, and this property absolutely matches that now that it's had that refresh paint on the outside, pearly and white facade matching those beautiful terracotta tiles on the top. Inside has been zhuzhed up. It is looking fresh and tidy. Walking in, you've got that wonderful lounge that you walk straight into, the second living area flowing round into that dining room, and that nice modernised kitchen with that updated stone bench tops. It looks just almost brand new. Of course, you've got those 3 good-sized bedrooms. You've got that extra wonderful study. And for me, I always will rate living in a cul-de-sac. It just gives you that wee bit of extra connection to go across and meet the neighbours. You get to know each other, and you get the text at 4 o'clock saying, are you expecting a truck in your driveway? To me, that's always that reassurance, that sense of community. And of course, you're in the wonderful Northwood here. You've got the Super Centre. You've got Panda Mart, who I made the first visit to ever last weekend. I left delighted. You've got your New World on the corner on your way home. Everything that you need to have an easy life is here in Micah Place. To get things underway, I'm going to start on a vendor bid, make things nice and easy for you. I'll get things started at 780,000. My suggestion from here, I look for 20 to take us to 800. 780,000 on a vendor bid with me. I look for 20,000, take us to 800. A lot of property on offer here in Northwood. Is there 800? First call at 780,000. Second call. Third, final call. If there's not 800 in the room, is there 10,000? Does somebody take me to 790? 780 with me on a vendor bid. First call. Second. Third call. Any interest at all? If you just need to put your hand up to have a conversation, Ben. Thought there might be some interest. Is there another number, sir, that you would have a conversation at? Oh, well, it's a great time to have a conversation, though, if you want, sir. Otherwise, this afternoon, we're going to be dealing with conditional parties as well. So you'll be facing competition this afternoon. You're in the front row seat today. If you give me a number, then we'll just be talking to you and nobody else. Would you have a conversation at 780, sir? No, that's all good. Thank you so much for your interest at 780. Clearly worth more than this. If you've got interest above that level, I want you to get in touch with Janessa and Lucy. We'll be having open homes over the weekend. Get in there. It's ready to go. You could be moving in within the month, if you so wish, into Micah Place. Passed in at 780,000. Good luck to you, Janessa. Good luck to our owner. I believe that we'll have a sold sticker very shortly. Thank you so much, and we'll be back with you with updates on Prosser's Road in a moment.
All right, bidders and buyers, thanks very much for patiently waiting. We go now to our last offering of the day. It is number 2 at 124 Brookside Terrace in Brindwa, brought to the market by Bev Griffiths from our St Albans office. No stranger to the auction room. She does list some good property. This one's a real peach in terms of value for money in some wonderful school zoning. It is more formally described as a cross-lease and fee simple title. Flat 2, deposited plan 25249 and Garage 2, deposited plan 25249. Settlement date the 1st of August 2025. You may well be working to a pre-agreed date. And bidding here today, you've confirmed that you've signed, read and acknowledged the purchaser acknowledgement form, and you are here at the preferred rear unit out of just 2 at this address. Hey, look, I just think this is a wonderful investment. I've purchased one of these myself. By all accounts, lovely, quiet neighbours. That garaging there offers some ample extra storage. There's some really great communal spaces as well. And just to hop, skip and a jump to some very popular amenities, not least the Holmwood auction room, where there's always a good coffee on offer. So it's just round the corner. We know the benefits of investing in this location long term. It's areas like these that continue to grow and develop, so you get your foot in the door and reap the benefits. So you buy at today's prices and enjoy tomorrow's interest rates. Let's get underway here, Bev, at number 2 at 124 Brookside Terrace. Whether it's a home or an investment, this is clever buying, ladies and gentlemen. Where do we start the bidding? Who'd like to kick things off for us? Who wants to be my Dan Carter? I think that was his job. Was it? You kicking? Yep. Who gets things underway? Is there a nice, easy 340 perhaps? 340, nice to meet you, sir, at $340,000, and where to from here, bidders and buyers? Is there 20,000 on the rise at 340? My lamp lighter. Away we go at 340, first call. Second call at $340,000. 350, just 10. That's my good colleague Josh Hilbers. Okay, I'll work with you, Josh. At $350,000. I'll take 10, sir, probably no less though. At these levels it should be easy, and 360. At 360 the call, don't say 5, Josh, I won't accept it. Give me another 10 at 360. It's got to be, value's got to be there all day long at 350. I have first call. Did I have 360? Just get 360 on the screen there, please. 370 now, at 370 the bid. At 370 the call. And can I say 380 for you, sir? Bids against you at 370. The RV is far higher, sir. Should be easy bidding at these levels at 380. Great work. And 390, I recommend, Josh, at 380 I have. Going once. 390. That's an astute move. And 400. At 400, the call. Nice, spacious living space. Super sunny. At $400,000. Bids against Mr. Hilbers. On the first call at $400,000. Our owners have done some good work in terms of modernising. Lovely tenants in place. Happy to stay if you'll have them. At 405, okay, change of pace. I'll work with you. I'll offer you the same courtesy, sir, but maybe it pays to put some distance between yourself. Would you give me 10 or just the 5? Just the 5 at 410. At 410, the call. First time. Josh, the people watching this on the live stream in Sydney, they think we're bidding on a doll's house at $415,000. Cheap and cheerful. In a great school zone at $415,000. 420, sir. 420. Students' favourite bid at $420,000. They're very rare that they bid here. If they save their money sometimes, at $420,000 I have. So you are in pole position at 420. See what the response is there. I'll count it 3 times. First time at $420,000. Second call at $420,000. Third and final call. I'll take it. 421. Josh, just because you're a nice guy. 421. So I don't think it pays to just put 1,000 on top. Why don't you take me to 425 at least? See if we can put a stop to this man. He'll ask me to take 100 next. How much? 25. I think that's a clever move at 425. 425. Is it another one, Josh? Or maybe straight to 430. Try and stamp your authority. At $425,000. He's a fit man, sir, but he'll get tired of holding the phone up eventually. Stay in there. 430. It's a prudent move at $430,000. Sir, at these levels, surely. We'll ring you in a couple of years, you'll be laughing about this. At $430,000, would you give me $2,000? Think about it. Sequential. 4, 3, 2. Consequential, sir. At $430,000, first time. Second call. Third and final call. You'll give me 2, surely. Bev will shout your coffee, I'm sure. $2,000. That's the way to do it. At 4, 3, 2. Sequential. Could be consequential. Let's see if Josh bids again at 4, 3, 2. I have going once, twice. He's chuckling at how cheap this is. Third and final call at $432,000. Are we all done and silent? All right, we need to take a quick pause. So you do hold the highest bid. I told you should pay the 2. We do need to have a conversation. My instructions are higher. I don't think that'll surprise you. Let's have a conversation outside of the room in private. Josh, as you know, auction's open, so stick around. Back with you very soon.
Shiny lights and purple sky, everything's so bright. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind. Look at you so bright. 멈출 수 없어 지금이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I'll go to work, can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. Can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. 춤을 춰봐 left and right. You know you feel so right. 다른 시선 따윈 don't care. 무기타져라 소리쳐. You know you feel so right. 이제부터가 시작이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I'll go to work, can't
Go to Prosser's Road, please. All right, hush, hush, ladies and gentlemen. I take you back to 1/27 Prosser's Road in St Martin's. We left the lectern on a live bid of 700,000. We've had some negotiations and some great chats out of the room, and there has been an increase in that bid to 740,000. Can you confirm that bid, Bex? So at 740,000, the owner has said we're on the market and selling, so I look for any further bids above 740,000. Otherwise, I sell away to this good lady here at 740. First call, going twice at 740. Third and final time. Well, I'm delighted to announce, congratulations, you're the new owner of Prosser's. Congratulations, the property is now gone and sold. Well done. Well done, Team Newbury. Great campaign. And is that it for the day, Hayden? Still got one more. Still got one more negotiating. Back with you shortly.
All right, bidders and buyers, thanks very much for your patience. I've just been ordered by our very hard-working auction floor manager, Hayden, to get back up here and announce a conclusion to the day. I'll turn your attention first back to number 2 at 124 Brookside Terrace in Brindwa. It is a fabulous 2-bedroom unit. Some might argue it's a townhouse, single level, one of just 2 in the Burnside High School zone. Hey, that certainly underpins your value. Some good discussion with the highest bidder and an increase in that bid to $440,000, but not quite to a level my owners deem satisfactory. They are indeed eager to see offers for this property, and all offers will be presented early next week. Contact Bev Griffiths for further information, but I can tell you the vendors have opted to price the property at $459,000. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, I'll remind you what's on offer here. Good garaging, a really clever configuration in terms of floor plan, lots of sunshine into that living space, 2 good-sized bedrooms, priced at $459,000. Pop online, have a look at what the RV looks like, and I think you'll think this price is sharp as a tack. So please give Bev Griffiths a call today in this neck of the woods, in this neighbourhood. That is good buying. Make the call. You won't regret it upon inspecting. Property's priced at $459,000. Property's passed in. We are ready to conclude the day, are we? Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks Hayden at number 2 at 124 Brookside Terrace. Make the call, but that's all from us, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Auctions next week are on Wednesday at 1 o'clock, not 10 o'clock. You're welcome to tune in at 10, but you'll be waiting 3 hours. We look forward to seeing you then.